Like I said in the last video, this will be good. Yeah, that's a pumping station. And some of the architecture in Lichfield is to die for. With much more to see in future videos, there's more opportunity to enrich oneself. Because there's more to the gentle life than meets the eye. There's an incredible app. I think I featured it in one of my other videos, and it was another channel that featured it. I forget which channel it was. There aren't any surprises anymore. Even apps are like being in a sweet shop. It's called Merlin Bird ID, as in Merlin, you know, the Arthurian legend. So, but I'll put an icon on here now, and then you can pop down to the description down below, and then you can go on the App Store, and maybe you might want to download it to your own phone. I recommend it. It's a bit of fun. Well, we're well into February. What you could say is probably the coldest month of the year. And although I'm here in the UK, I feel that there's a wave of optimism wrapping itself around the world. That optimism may appear brash, vulgar, and many other things, but sometimes brash and vulgar is probably what the world needs. Sometimes I feel as if we've given up, we're about to give it all away. But then something comes out of isolation and it gives you a new sense, newfound optimism. We all need a little optimism, and I believe that brash and vulgar is going to help us achieve that. Mean tweets offend you, then my channel's not for you. Either give offence or take offence. That's the difference. I'm of the belief that, you know, what you say about me, what's that got to do with me? I'm humbly moving on with brash and vulgar, because I believe that we're on the verge of a brave new world. And I'm thankful for two things. For that, and the fact that it's 2025. And for me, it's rebirth, because it gives me another opportunity to shed off what was for what will be. What is that, Nigel, I hear you ask? What is that will be? Well, will be is hope. And that hope might just come from across the water, you know where. You might think that the boogeyman is the boogeyman, but I think that the boogeyman represents that hope, and amen to that. Hey, but you know what? It's February, like I said, probably the coldest month of the year, but in this cold month of February, at the very beginning of it, I feel really good. I'll tell you why, shall I? I got back from my night shift this morning, and it was starting to get light when I took the dogs out, and it's well up to 5 o'clock in the evening here in the UK, and it's still light, and I've got a night shift to go, but at least it was daylight before I went to work. There's the optimism, and there's the hope. Hey, enjoy the video. Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We live on board a 57-foot Heron manufactured in Huddersfield in 2001. Giving up bricks and mortar in 2015 for a fresh start and a new life on the water. And do we ever regret giving up bricks and mortar? Well, no we don't, because life on the canals is far more simpler. In fact, I refer to it as the gentle life. So why not come and join Diesel and Levi and I and my beautiful wife as our journey continues into 2025. Yeah, and the aperture may depict otherwise, but East Staffordshire is something else. Startling vistas as the moon rises, as Venus shines. It's time to get back into this. Right, here we go. We've got more Create My World. just collected it from the shop. It's not easy, you know, doing a job. You could do about 5 or 6 of these videos of me doing this, which is probably what it's going to take. But I work nights, so I have to try and fit it in where I can. Oh, time to get to it again. Get to it. But I've got to go to bed first, so see you in 5 hours. Right, so I'm going to take this sample off. Pull that off. Yeah. There you go. Look. In many ways, even though it may have been on for a while, it comes off so easily. This is the original, which I put on, crikey, I think about 3 years ago. 4 years ago. There you go. It's a bit brittle, but once you snag it, it comes off quite easily. I'm using my fingers, but just to lift it off, I'll just I'll be a little bit more purposeful. I'll get a tool. There you go. Look, nice and gentle. Look, just pull it off. You can see it's similar underneath. Here you go. Try not to go mad in case it snags the other material. So there you go. Look. There you go. That's it. Pull the rest off and then put the new stuff on. And if it doesn't, just get the air dryer on it. Put the air dryer on it for a bit. If it doesn't come off. There you go. Oh, got a nice latte there. There you go, and it just comes straight off. Well, almost. But soften it up with the air dryer all the way through, and it will come off in one. So I've completed a little bit of prep work. Always the time-consuming part. I've cut 5 meters worth to this width, which will cover the dados at the top and the dados down the bottom. Obviously, this dado that I'm about to start now, I'm going to start to apply it using the smooth applicator, and we'll just take it from there. Okay, so we're offering it onto the old dado rail. Just offering it on now. I'm not going to see that. A little bit more light down this way. There you go. Give it a bit of the smooth applicator. Try and take out some of the imperfections in the dado from the last time I did it. So obviously I used the brown, so it tends to hide the imperfections a little bit better. Yeah, it's looking all right. And then what I'll do is I'll get the air dryer, soften this material up here, and then it'll off around that a little bit better. So there you go. Cool. Not to go on, but whoever had this boat before us, well, we know who had the boat before us, and they were really nice people, don't get me wrong. But I just wonder if varnished this wood originally, because there are absolutely loads of streak marks everywhere, and when you put like a lighter colour on like this, you can see the bubbling, you know, so you have to try and get as many of the... That's the downside to veneering, really. Existing material, it bubbles because where the varnish is ran streaked, and it just spoils it. But I'm going to try and get most of it out. There's one there, for example. You probably can't see it, but it's just there, and it's just... So I'm taking the lights down while I do this as well. But I've already done it there. See these black marks? This is from this. when it leaked, the seal leaked outside like and it ran down the wood inside, and you can see like where it stained it, and that's another reason why I'm veneering, if I'm totally honest. But I just want to get away from like the old look, like it looks like an ashtray. It's like the inside of an old snug in a pub back in the day, you know. Those of you that are as old as me will know what I'm talking about. God, didn't you just hate going into them snugs? Anyway, there you go. Cutting it in now. That's it. I just need to put some sticky stuff behind that. I'll show you what that looks like in a bit. That looks quite good. It's gone on quite nice. Don't want to go too fast. Just need to. There you go. Run my hand along there like that. Just keep rubbing that in, and then what I'll do as well, because it's beveled and it's shaped and it's bespoke, I'll just run the air dryer along it, and it'll just melt it into the original grooves. It should look quite nice. We're gonna watch this trailer. Golden nuggets for 5 picopascals. There you go. To get casted roles that are nothing like the character is quite the skill. And the top dado is going in now. Nice and slow. There you go. So I'm losing the light, which means that the video quality won't be great, no matter what you put it on, 4K, 10K, 9K, whatever K. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow, when I've wiped this down, I'm going to wipe it down tonight and give it a chance to dry overnight. I'm hoping that I'll be able to put the white on. Yeah, no, needs cleaning. Ooh. I'll put the white on, and definitely does need a scrub, doesn't it? I'll put the white on, and then Bob's your uncle. This room will be done. Well, look, not looking too bad, is it? Not looking too bad. Woo. Well, spring is certainly in the air today. Ooh, 3rd of February. You'd think it would be absolutely freezing. Well, it was overnight, I can guarantee you that, because I was in a place called Harpenden, St Albans, about 18 miles out of London, and it was absolutely freezing last night. But I woke up today, I got up about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and wow, you could feel the sun shine coming through the window. You could feel the heat in the boat. It feels different in the boat. It's almost like you know it's nice outside. You get like condensation that forms on the lower part of the windows inside the boat, and you can sort of gauge what it's like outside just by that, believe me. And the other thing, of course, is when you get out, you know the difference straight away, because cold kills speed. So like running, for example, drop it, mate. I don't like just laborious pounding the pavement. I do like run walks, and the runs are really fast. But when it's cold and it's damp, it gets on your chest a little bit and you can't breathe as well. But on days like this, you can really fill your lungs up with oxygen, because the air is better, sweeter, drier. Drop it, mate. Conducive for exercise, outside exercise. Not that there's any excuse not to exercise, outside or otherwise. Drop it, mate. That's it. I'm a big believer in that. So is he, believe it or not. Exercise. You don't need a gym. This is the world gym. Wow. How are they going to get up there? You like what I'm doing here, whether it's here at Hatherton, on the Hatherton flight, on the Coventry Canal, or anywhere else on the system, or even veneering on my boat, as I am in this video and will be in future videos. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you did this with your favourite narrowboating channel, I'm sure that they would appreciate it just as much as I do. And if you were to do that with your favourite YouTube channel as well, I'm sure that they will appreciate it too. Please share this video, like this video, hit the bell for notifications of future videos of the land on the channel. And thanks for watching. See you all again in my next video. Take care.